Topic 2 for this week is what can Nintendo do? We talked about our disappointments and whatnot. So let's talk about, how do they fix this? How the Xbox started off terrible and now has actually been selling really well. They had an awful press conference at their launch, and I feel like Xbox has rebounded. You know what I mean? I wouldn't hate on Xbox by any means.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't regret my decision at this point if I had an Xbox.
Yeah, exactly. And just what Xbox has done with backwards compatibility, and they changed some extra things, taking the Kinect support out. They went from that initial bad message and really kind of turned their message around now to where they're not killing it like the PS4 is, but they absolutely showed that they're listening to people and providing the experience that people want. So
exactly.
I just wanted to just briefly touch on, what do we think, what would we change about this, what we've been presented with the Switch to make it more successful, for the rest of its lifetime. So I've got number one is what we were just saying is games. Not only do we need to see more games, but also they really need to double down on the games that Americans care about. I feel like
they showed like NBA for 2 seconds.
2 seconds. They showed Minecraft.
And they showed Minecraft. They showed some other cool stuff in that thing, I feel like.
That montage at the end you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what were those games? I don't know.
Right. So clearly, what the Switch isn't going to be a system that's going to have the technology showcases for the future. We're never going to see. We're not going to see Cyberpunk. We're not going to see Red Dead Redemption. We're not going to see, these huge technical showcases that we're going to see on our other systems. So taking that is what it is, and but turn that around and.
Stupid.
Right. Well, okay, but it is what it is, and what we're left with though is a console that needs to be presented. There was nothing so far that would make my kids come to me and say, Dad, I need this. There's nothing that, and they've got it. So if they would focus on Minecraft, if they would focus on Pokemon, these are the big properties that Americans care about. And America is the world's biggest video game marketplace.
Yeah, and kids are their biggest market, especially with the approach they're taking with it not being competitive with the current consoles.
Right.
I mean, why everything we've seen has been targeted towards adults.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So I just, to my mind, there should have been, even if that was the presentation for the world, there should have been a Nintendo of America presentation the next day that first of all says, ladies and gentlemen, this is your new Minecraft device. We're going to have mods. We're going to have the most up-to-date experiences that you can get across all platforms. Go to Mojang, and I know they're owned by Microsoft, but obviously they're on the system. So go to them and say, we need all this stuff the same day and date that it comes out with everybody else. Show the kids. There should have been a big video where 8 kids came together with Minecraft and all sat and over Wi-Fi played in one world together.
Right.
You do that, and my kids are banging my door down to rip $300 away from me so they can do that. And then the flip side of it, and this has been a problem for the 3DS, for the Wii U, it's like they don't understand what they have with Pokemon. It's insane that there was not a single Pokemon it has been presented that it will be on the 3DS yet. And they need to come out and say the next Pokemon game is going to be legit on 3DS, and then they need to go after Pokemon with amiibos. How
Right.
how many people would buy 700 amiibos if they made
Yeah,
every Pokemon?
for
You know what I
real.
mean? There's those
Yeah,
people are out there.
right. Yeah, and they're so weird with Pokemon. It's like I don't know. I don't watch much TV, but were there any advertisements for like Pokemon Sun and Moon? I feel like it's not selling as much as it could be because like you go on Google and when Pokemon X and Y came out, you would go on Google and type in Pokemon and it would immediately fill in X and Y.
Right.
Like from the day it came out. Now you type in Pokemon, it's either Go or X or still Y. Sun and Moon's
Really?
not like the leading search.
See,
It's weird.
I thought that I could be wrong, but I thought that it was the best selling Pokemon of all time.
Is it?
I thought it was. I thought I'd heard that.
I haven't heard anything. I'm just going off of like what I've seen. And it seemed like also with the Street Pass, when I would walk around, every single person was either playing Pokemon X or Y.
It's true.
And now when I go around, it's not like that.
Yeah.
It's not that everyone has Sun or Moon.
Right. Yeah, that's
So,
true. But I swear, I feel like it is.
I mean, I would believe that.
Yeah.
It could be. But
Yeah.
I didn't read that, but it just seems like from what I've been seeing
Yeah.
in my experience, it doesn't seem as big as some of the previous ones. Less people are talking about it. Maybe not, though.
I think just Pokemon Go stole the public mindshare.
Yeah.
You know what
probably.
I mean? But they're stupid, but they're not capitalizing on that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's the crazy thing, for sure. So that's step one is you got those games out there. We've been told that there's a Pokemon game being made. Show us what it is. If it's a pile of crap, we should know about it right away. If it's not, then then people would be hyped beyond belief. And then the Minecraft thing. Like I say, there should have been a video of 8 kids playing Minecraft over Wi-Fi together.
Right.
So step 2 that I have, and it kind of folds into step 1, is kill the 3DS.
Yeah.
You said it in our other show. I feel like the next Pokemon legit game might be on 3DS.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until they say otherwise, and that's what would you? There's 30 million people out there who would go buy a Switch for that reason alone.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you couldn't get the new Pokemon on the 3DS, you had to get a Switch to play it. I've done that with every Nintendo portable console that came out. Like once the new Pokemon came out, I was like, well, fuck, I don't have that. I guess I have to get a new 3DS and the new Pokemon.
Right.
Like,
and
that makes me buy Nintendo consoles.
Sure. So you remember when the DS went to 3DS, how Pokemon Black and White 2 were on the 3DS, DS like way late compared to everything else?
Like a year into the 3DS or something.
Yeah, that can't happen here. And they don't have to come out and say, hey, we're done with the 3DS. But from today forward, they better not ever announce another 3DS game.
Yeah.
Make them all Switch games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know there's like 6-8 titles on 3DS coming out this year. They announced them last year. That's fine. Let those go. Don't announce another game for 3DS.
Yeah. And I also kind of feel like they're in a weird spot there where the 3DS is a lot less advanced than the Switch. So, like, it's a big jump. Unless they want, if you put Pokemon on my TV right now, it would not look that good.
Sure.
Sure. Everybody who's making 3DS games has to go with, I'm sure, a whole new engine and everything. I mean, like.
But that's part of what, as a consumer, you'd be stoked, right? To have Pokemon.
Yeah, like with current gen graphics, like, yeah, it'd be sick.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. So yeah, there's that. What else do we got? The next one, we already talked about this a lot in topic 1, but the community chat. The community and chat features need to be native on the device. They need to fix that with firmware or whatever and let you plug a headset into that device.
Yep.
And do game chat on that.
They should be able to do it through firmware. I mean, you can talk through it. and you can connect to the internet with it and team up with people with it, right? It's not like something.
I don't know.
It seems like they could.
I don't know. I don't know if there's even a headphone jack on it. I haven't seen that has the
I wonder
talk.
if there is.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Right.
So that if it's just a straight headphones jack in that thing and there's nothing else, then I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. So yeah, so we're almost out of time here. But we've kind of talked that to death, and then you have brought up just some things with the device itself, with the hardware.
Yeah, if you get to play Zelda for 2.5 hours when you first buy it, that means a year later you get to play it for an hour and a half.
Oh, for the battery.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it also takes up half your storage space, the one game, and you can only play it for an hour and a half on the go. That could be an issue.
I read some conflicting stuff. The hour and a half on the go thing, yeah, is an issue. It takes, I guess there's some new type of SD card called SDSX or something. It's a 4-letter acronym, SD something. And those apparently are up to 2 terabytes.
Okay, so sell us a 2 terabyte system.
Correct. Right, exactly. So there should be, yeah, right. Hopefully,
so that's possible. If it has a slot for that, just
it does.
Have them put the card in there and seal off the side of it.
Right.
And give it 2 terabytes of memory.
Right.
Stupid that you have to buy a memory card if you want, I mean, I guess that's still kind of the case with consoles and whatnot, but at least they're trying a little bit.
Sure.
500 gigs or something, but 32, it's rough.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, though, if Zelda's 14 or whatever, and it's 32, obviously they're doing some kind of magic there and making those games smaller size. But again, I feel like, me and from our PS4s, you need 2 terabytes of storage nowadays for how big these games are. You know what I mean? So whatever that costs, I don't even care if you don't want to sell that to mom and dad who are buying it for their kid. You need to sell that to me and you.
Pro version for $50 more
games.
or whatever.
Right, exactly. Yep. Right, exactly. So even if it's $100 more, I don't care. Come with make it $200 more. Come with some Pro controllers and 2 terabytes of storage and whatever.
And
so Nintendo, we know you're listening. Miyamoto.
Yep.
Reggie.
And their prices are kind of steep. If the peripheral cost, did you see those?
I did.
Pro controllers, $80. It's like $90, I think.
Pro controllers are 70.
70.
The replacements for the little ones are 70. No, are 80.
80.
Those are 80. Yeah, it's pricey.
So if you want to play ARMS with somebody else,
right,
it's going to be the system for $300 plus $60 for the game plus another $80
to play ARMS. All right, moving along. Nintendo, you heard us loud and clear. We expect to see some changes made here.
Yeah. Check us out at youtube.com/GZANDC.
Exactly. We can fill you in how to do it.